The ship's horn signals our arrival, echoing across the sparkling blue waters and bouncing off the distant hills. There's a sense of excitement in the air, a gentle buzz that sweeps through the decks as everyone realizes we've reached a new destination. As I step onto my balcony, I'm immediately greeted by the warm tropical sun. The gentle sea breeze carries the scent of salt and flowers, and I pause for a moment to soak in the view, feeling the anticipation of a new adventure just beginning. Below, St. Thomas emerges from the sea, its turquoise waters shimmering in the morning light, and lush green hills rising dramatically in the distance. The island looks like a painting come to life, with every color more vivid than I imagined. It's a postcard-perfect scene that promises discovery and wonder. This is the magic of a cruise, waking up in a new world, where every sunrise brings a fresh landscape and endless possibilities. There's something special about opening your eyes and realizing you're somewhere entirely new, ready to explore. Today we set out to explore Charlotte-Amalie, the vibrant capital of the U.S. Virgin Islands. This city is a blend of history, culture, and Caribbean charm, nestled between the hills and the sea. The harbor buzzes with anticipation as passengers prepare to disembark. Colorful buildings line the waterfront, their Danish-inspired architecture a reminder of the island's rich past. The streets seem to beckon us, promising stories and surprises around every corner. Disembarking, the air is thick with tropical scents, frangipani, sea breeze, and ripe fruit. The rhythm of the island is instantly welcoming, with music drifting from open windows and the gentle hum of daily life all around. Friendly faces greet us as we step onto the dock, their smiles as warm as the Caribbean sun. The city's relaxed energy sets the perfect tone for a day of exploration and adventure. Charlotte-Amalie promises a blend of history, sunshine, and new flavors. From centuries-old buildings to bustling open-air markets filled with tropical fruits and local crafts, there's something here for every traveler to discover. It's a place to connect with the island's spirit, find a special souvenir to remember your journey, and create memories with friends and family that will last long after you've left. So let's step off the ship together and discover the unique charms of Charlotte-Amalie. Every step takes us deeper into the heart of the island, where adventure and relaxation go hand in hand. The gangway leads us from the familiar comfort of the ship into the vibrant unknown of St. Thomas. The day stretches ahead, full of promise and possibility, waiting for us to make it our own. This isn't just a stop along our journey. It's a destination that draws you in with its beauty, its history, and its welcoming spirit. I have a feeling it's going to be a day we won't soon forget, filled with laughter, discovery, and the magic that only a place like St. Thomas can offer. Our first steps into Charlotte-Amalie feel like stepping back in time. Narrow streets lined with pastel buildings and Danish architecture invite us to slow down and look closer. We wander through alleyways, called gates here, discovering hidden courtyards, artisan shops, and cozy cafes. The city's sounds, Caribbean music, friendly chatter, birdsong, immerse us in island life. The cobblestones beneath our feet once crossed the Atlantic as ship ballast, now paving the way for new stories. Every corner reveals a piece of history, connecting us to sailors, merchants, and pirates of centuries past. Charlotte-Amalie is a living museum, where past and present blend seamlessly. Here, we're not just tourists, we're part of the ongoing story. Each step deepens our connection to this remarkable place. Charlotte-Amalie's history is as vibrant as its streets. Once a pirate haven, legends say Blackbeard and Bluebeard called these islands home. The city's Danish roots run deep. Founded by the Danish West India Company, it was once called Tafis, later renamed for Queen Charlotte-Amalie. Its free port status attracted traders from around the world, making it a melting pot of cultures. Red-roofed buildings and historic forts still echo the city's Danish legacy. In 1917, the U.S. purchased the islands, but the Danish influence remains. Walking these streets, we're surrounded by stories of pirates, royalty, and merchants. The city's cosmopolitan spirit is alive in every corner. Understanding this history makes our visit richer. We're not just sightseeing, we're walking through a living story. Charlotte-Amalie is a crossroads of the world, past and present. One of Charlotte-Amalie's most iconic landmarks isn't a building but a staircase, the legendary 99 Steps. Built by the Danes in the 1700s, these bricks once served as ship ballast. The climb is steep, framed by tropical flowers and lush greenery. Each step connects us to the island's history, the worn bricks telling stories of centuries past. Fun fact: there are actually 103 steps, adding a quirky twist to the legend. At the top, a breathtaking panoramic view of the city and harbor awaits. Our cruise ship looks tiny in the distance, the city spread out like a map. The climb is more than a workout. It's a journey through time, rewarded by unforgettable views. This is a memory to cherish from our day of exploration. Next, we visit Fort Christian, the oldest standing structure in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Its red walls have guarded the harbor for over 300 years, witnessing centuries of change. Built by the Danes to protect against pirates and rivals, the fort has served as a residence, church, courthouse, and jail. Inside, thick stone walls and museum exhibits bring the island's history to life, from the Taino people to Danish rule and the U.S. transfer. The fort's artifacts and stories make history feel personal and real. Visiting Fort Christian grounds us in the island's triumphs and struggles. We leave with a deeper appreciation for St. Thomas's resilience and spirit. This landmark connects us to the very soul of the island. No trip to Charlotte Amalie is complete without a stroll down Main Street or Dronningens Gade. Once Danish warehouses, these buildings now house boutiques and shops brimming with duty-free treasures. Beyond luxury brands, we find local gems, handmade jewelry, vibrant textiles, and Caribbean spices. The lively atmosphere is filled with music, friendly shopkeepers, and the scent of the sea. Shopping here is more than retail therapy. It's a way to connect with the island's culture. Each purchase becomes a memory. A straw hat for the sun, a bottle of local rum for home. Main Street offers both global luxury and authentic island charm. It's an essential part of the Charlotte Amalie experience. After exploring, it's time to taste St. Thomas's culinary delights, a fusion of Caribbean, African, and European flavors. We find a local eatery off the beaten path, where the aroma of grilled fish and spices fills the air. Conch fritters and fungi with fish showcase the island's fresh ingredients and rich traditions. A classic painkiller cocktail, rum, pineapple, orange, coconut, captures the spirit of the Caribbean. Each bite and sip tells a story of the island's history and bounty. This meal is more than food. It's a cultural connection and a moment to savor. Sharing local dishes deepens our appreciation for St. Thomas. The flavors linger, becoming one of our fondest memories. Food is truly one of the best ways to know a place. Our final chapter in St. Thomas leads us to the world-famous Magens Bay, a destination that has captured the hearts of travelers for generations. Nestled on the island's north shore, this crescent-shaped beach is often listed among the most beautiful in the world, and today we get to experience its magic firsthand. A scenic taxi ride winds along lush hillsides, revealing breathtaking island views at every turn. As we round a bend, the heart-shaped cove of Magens Bay suddenly appears below, its turquoise waters sparkling in the sunlight, a sight that instantly takes your breath away and builds anticipation for the paradise that awaits. Powdery white sand stretches for nearly a mile, bordered by calm turquoise water that gently laps the shore. The beach is alive with the laughter of families, friends, and solo travelers, all drawn here by the promise of relaxation and natural beauty. It's the perfect place to lay down a towel, kick off your sandals, and let the world slow down. The bay's tranquility is unmatched. Protected by lush green hills, the water remains peaceful and inviting, making it ideal for floating away your worries. Here, time seems to pause, and the only sounds are the gentle waves and distant calls of seabirds. We find shade beneath swaying palm trees, their fronds rustling softly in the breeze. The sun warms our skin as we lounge and listen to the soothing rhythm of the waves meeting the shore, a soundtrack that instantly calms the mind and soul. The water is crystal clear, revealing a world of tiny fish darting around our feet. Wading into the shallows, we watch as schools of silvery fish glide by, undisturbed by our presence, adding a touch of wonder to this already magical place. Floating on my back, I feel weightless and free, the sun warming my face and the gentle current carrying me. In this moment, I am fully present, surrounded by the beauty of the Caribbean, and grateful for the peace that Magens Bay brings. All too soon, it's time to return to the ship. As we gather our things and take one last look at the bay, I know the peace and beauty of Magens Bay will stay with me long after I leave its shores. Our day has been a perfect blend of adventure, history, and relaxation. each moment in St. Thomas adding a new memory to cherish. From exploring vibrant streets to unwinding on this iconic beach, the island has offered us its very best. As the sun sets over St. Thomas, painting the sky in brilliant hues, I reflect on the unforgettable experiences and the warmth of the people we've met along the way. I leave with a promise to return to this paradise, carrying the spirit of Megan's Bay and the magic of St. Thomas with me, wherever I go. As our ship slowly pulls away from the harbor, I stand at the railing and watch the lights of Charlotte Amalie twinkle in the deepening twilight, casting a golden glow over the water. The city, alive with energy just moments ago, now seems to whisper its goodbyes as we drift farther into the open sea. The island gradually fades from view, but the memories remain vivid and unforgettable. Cobblestone streets echoing with history, sweeping panoramic views that take your breath away, ancient forts standing guard over the harbor, and the endless turquoise waters that shimmer in the sun. Each moment spent here feels like a page from a storybook. A single day isn't nearly enough to see all that St. Thomas has to offer, but it's more than enough to fall in love with its charm, its people, and its spirit. Even a brief visit leaves a lasting impression on your heart. Each experience here weaves a vibrant tapestry of stories, tales of daring pirates, legendary queens, and the enduring spirit of St. Thomas. The island's history is alive in every corner, inviting you to imagine the adventures of those who came before. Travel fills our lives with stories and places to love, connecting us to people and cultures far beyond our own. It reminds us that the world is full of wonder, waiting to be discovered together. It's about opening your heart to new experiences, learning from every encounter, and letting a place change you in ways you never expected. Every journey shapes who we are and who we become. St. Thomas has given us adventure, beauty, and inspiration. A reminder that there's always more to see, more to feel, and more to explore. The island's magic lingers, urging us to keep seeking new horizons. The world is full of incredible places, each with its own unique story, waiting to be discovered by curious travelers. Every destination offers a new chapter, a new adventure, and a new chance to grow. As we sail into the glowing sunset, I invite you to keep exploring with me, to seek out new experiences, to embrace the unknown, and to let the journey shape your story. There are more harbors to discover, more sunsets to chase, and countless memories waiting to be made. The adventure never truly ends. The world is a beautiful book, and we've only just begun to turn its pages. Each journey is a new chapter, filled with possibility and wonder. Thank you for joining me on this journey, for sharing in the magic of discovery, and for being part of this adventure. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep finding your own places to love. Because the world is waiting, and our story is just beginning.